Hurricane swell.
Hurricane Freddy Petaccia. All right, here we go. It's the big one. Woo! Ryan! Cousin Ryan!
We're out here on the pier. Sterling's gonna catch some hurricane waves.
I'm scared. Call in Laird. Laird, get the jet skis. Ah! Pulling in for the boys. Ah! It's kind of gnarly out here. It's going off. Oh, help! Help! Yep.
So did you try to summon the powers by stripping naked?
Well, I lost my shorts.
You did? They were on your shoulder.
Nah.
All right, you want a podcast?
Do it.
Ooh, that was good, bro. Alrighty, Sterls, take a seat, buddy.
How's it? You know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Gnarly out there.
Dude, was that what people call a hurricane swell?
That was full Hurricane Freddy Petaccia
Was it?
hurricane swell.
Freddy Petaccia?
It's kind of gnarly.
Dude, okay, so you surf naked?
You get more points.
If you show the dinghy donger?
You get more points if you surf naked now.
Really?
A lot of pro surfers don't know that.
Well, they're not as
Tuned in.
well, they're probably not as
Buff.
proud. Yeah. Oh, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah, I got a National State Park pass to be naked.
Oh, you have to pay the
Yeah, and
the yearly fine.
you have to pay a yearly nude fine.
Dude.
It's like $4,000.
$4,000 to surf naked.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Dude, does it feel good?
It's just kind of gnarly because when I get inverted,
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
I'll get too inverted and a seagull will hit my taint.
Oh, yeah.
And then that poor seagull has like pink eye.
Gross, dude. Wow. Well, it was definitely something I've never experienced.
What was it like for you?
It was interesting. I could see your little Tootsie Roll.
Are you nervous filming the
I was like,
wiener?
You're wild.
Have you ever done that?
I've never surfed naked.
Trying to catch Laird riding dirty.
Try to get slayed riding.
Trying to catch Laird riding dirty.
Try to get
Trying to
slayed.
catch Laird riding.
He's shooting the pier. So explain real quick those surf waves. That looked so exhausting. I was tired walking down the pier. We're out here on the pier. Sterling's gonna catch some hurricane waves.
Well, I woke up at 5 and worked out.
Mistake.
Like, well, you got to put in the work.
Yeah.
You got to pump iron before surfing big waves.
Really?
It's better.
What does it do? Loosen you up? Tighten you
Gets
up?
you ready. Gets your brain psyched up.
What music do you listen to hype up? Elvis?
I just go with Chip's Mix.
Chips. Chip. Dude, I look at those waves and I just look at you down there and I'm like, gosh, it's so exhausting.
God, he takes his pants off.
It's so exhausting looking.
Really?
Like, you do all this paddling, all this work for like 3 seconds. It just looks like a heck of a lot of work for 2 seconds of love. All right, guys, it's time for Pinched My Clippers.
PMS. It's in the clips.
PMC.
PMC. It's in the clips.
Is that your boy?
Is this Jack Robinson?
Who is that?
Jeez.
Is this what surfers have to do now?
I think this isn't even a photo shoot.
Oh,
They just captured this in the wild.
Oh, he was at a parking lot?
He's at a parking lot in the magical sand dunes. You know what's funny?
What?
This is an old picture of Laird.
Oh, and they photoshopped it?
No, they recreated it. Laird and Brooke Silverstone or something.
Brooke Shields?
Brooke Shields did this.
Really?
It's like Laird's already done everything.
I know. We're just walking in his shadow.
This is one of the most dangerous waves in the entire world.
Really?
Look.
Malibu?
Malibu, dude.
Okay,
It's zombie kooks everywhere.
Zombies.
That's Laird. That is Laird.
That's Laird.
Everything looks good?
Oh, so Laird's the lifeguard?
Yeah, he's making sure. All right, cut off number 1. Wipeout number 2.
Look at all the waves going by.
They're zombies. My wave. Look. Cut off number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wipeouts. Boards broken. Ankles cut.
Dude. So this is what everyone wants to go surf?
This is the most dangerous wave in the world. It's illegal to yell at each other there.
Oh, to get mad.
It's against the law to get mad.
And Laird, what is his role here? What is he doing?
He's just checking in. He's like, everyone's got Laird bars. Everyone fed. All right, we're good.
Oh, so he's just...
I'm going to go shoot the pier.
He's pushing product.
Yeah, he's pushing product on people. Who's this lord?
That's called a cutback roundhouse.
Oh, he went for it.
What? The coffin?
He went for the coffin 9000.
Dude, with a twist?
With a barrel roll. Dude, no one's ever done this.
Jeez.
I've been too scared to do this maneuver, but I heard about it when I was in Australia.
The coffin 9000 body twist?
Yeah, the coffin 9000 body twist.
Dude.
And he did it.
Gosh.
He's one of the most brave core lords we have. Look, he went into a cockroach.
And he's wearing a sombrero?
And a sombrero.
Wait, what? How did he... His hat turned into a
So have you heard about Kelly's child surfing already?
So it's been born yet?
Yeah, it's been born.
Okay, what is he doing?
Well,
I bet he's amazing already.
He's already going for the Iron Lotus.
No, he's not.
Yes, look. This is his first wave ever. Iron Lotus.
Oh, so he's at...
He almost did it. First try.
No way. Dude. So Kelly probably let him sleep in the house that night?
Yeah. All right, kid, you can sleep here. So I've been working on some new training for surfing.
Yeah.
Everyone's gotten soft. Everyone's taints are too soft now.
You can strengthen it?
Yeah, look. This is me and Raymana.
Oh. That's you?
Yeah. So this is me, like, getting...
And you didn't feel it?
Dude, my taint's so hard. Look. I'm like, thank you.
So he's...
It gives you a huge adrenaline.
I bet. Jeez. So he's not aiming for the jewels.
No, it's straight taint. Just...
So the guy doing this has to know what he's doing.
Yeah, I only trust Raymond to do it. Have you ever seen karma happen?
Yeah, a couple times in my life.
This is karma.
What'd he do?
This is surfing karma. This guy's like, oh, all good. My dad paid for everything.
Wait, what happened? How'd the board float back?
Hello.
Oh.
I guess it just bounced back.
Or
the leash got stuck?
No. He threw it in nosedive, so it had that propulsion. Doink.
This is what happens
when you buy the coolest trunks at the store. People found footage of us at our premiere.
Yeah. Our fans posted some footage of us.
Dude, I get to be Brad. Actually,
you're on the left.
Yeah, I want to be Brad. Is he wearing bell bottoms?
Everyone was worried what you were about to pull out of your coat. And I was like, he's all good. It's just Cousin Ryan.
Dude, I want to be these suave boys.
You know what? This is us.
Oh, is it?
This is us heading to the podcast Olympics.
Dude, look at these dudes just dripping with suave.
The jitterbug.
They're suave, dude.
The jitterbug. I'm pulling out nothing. Hey, boys. I'm going to put my wallet where my mouth is. Just kidding. Hey, you. Come out here. Just kidding. I'm too pretty. Clapping for me. Let me just look this way. All right, let's go in there and get drunk. All right, I'll see you over. Oh, you want to go over here? All right. Let's walk back.
I'm still getting over when he said, "Let's put my wallet where my mouth is." So stupid. That's not the saying.
Because what are they doing?
I
They're
know. They're just circling. Ugh. Ugh. All right.
I knew that one was going to be
That
funny.
was hilarious. What are those two goobers doing?
Dude, this is one of my all-time favorite maneuvers to do.
What's it called?
It's just a layback barrel.
You just lay against the wave?
Well, it's so rad. You use the force of the wave to keep you up. And you just freaking lay back in the barrel.
Dude. Do you feel
Like-
like you're in Mother Earth's like womb?
Dude, there's no more manlier feeling.
Really?
Dude, I'm telling you, I did it once at Pipe. Like, this is like a pipe barrel. Instead of just like grabbing your rail or something, you just freaking like,
Is it lazy?
it's just, it's the most gnarliest like man card you can throw.
It kind of
down.
looks more feminine though.
No, dude, like just freaking lay backs, like,
Just like the waves.
and then stand right back up. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
Dude.
There's nothing gnarlier. Freaking Laird. He
You
was
know?
the first person to ever do it.
He just laid back.
He did it in North Shore. He would do these gnarly laybacks at Pipe.
Dude.
Like instead of getting barrel, he just went
And he tried to get it to be called layered back, right?
layered backs. Did you hear about that guy who found all those shark teeth after the hurricane?
Really? Where?
Dude, it's going to change history.
Where is this located?
It's like a megalodon teeth.
Really?
Hey, big storm last night, Destin, Florida.
That's where we are.
These sharks' teeth are everywhere.
What?
Look, there's one,
It's crazy.
They all washed up.
They're bigger than his belly.
there's another one too. They're everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Whoa, so it's real.
Ever heard of a surfboard made from mushrooms? Steve Davies, a surfer and mushroom farmer, has created a fully biodegradable surfboard.
This is kind of could be revolutionary.
Mushroom boards?
The foam in surfboards is really toxic
Yeah.
and it can never be broken down.
Oh, it stays forever.
So they found a way to make foam with mushrooms. So when you're done using it, it can deteriorate back into the earth.
well, how fast does it deteriorate?
Well, I think the board would have to break.
Long enough. I see what you mean. So once you throw it away, eventually.
If you broke it up, then all the foam can go back.
Yeah, where are all the surfboards from like the 70s? They're still somewhere.
They're at like your grandma's house.
They're out in the ocean.
They're either in landfills or at your grandma's house.
Right. Right. Have you seen this? It's Surf
No.
Skate Academy.
Oh, I heard about this chick.
Dude, she's
starting an army.
she
They're,
started.
they're coming after my title.
Dude.
That's what is gnarly about being like a world champion surf skater. Like now everyone wants the title.
Right.
Dude, they're coming after me.
Look at them all.
Like, we will beat Sterling. We will beat him. Look at the techniques. This is stuff I've never shown people, and she's just giving it away.
I know, dude. People like this blow up a spot.
It's just, I've been keeping these secrets for 20 plus years.
Really.
Yeah, now she's just giving them away to these losers.
All right, girls. Swing from the hips. Squat your taint down. Squeeze from the hips. Squat your taint down. Squeeze from the hips. Squat your taint down. And move it, girls. Betsy, looking good over there. Follow me.
But so that's all you have to do to be a good surf skater?
That's it. But
So-
no one knew.
Now they know.
And now I'm pissed.
Dude, you want to see the creepiest dude alive? Look at this foot licker. He just foot licked.
Gotcha.
And look at him. How creepy.
Is that illegal?
It's got to be illegal. You can't go up and lick somebody.
I mean, she had it out.
True.
Like, that's free lickings. Sink.
Gross.
Sink.
Can you imagine? Should this chick be doing this?
Whoa. Dude, she's gnarly. That's a
Dude.
gnarly supermodel skate chick.
Don't fall, you'll get bruised.
Whoa, she's hanging 5.
I like this girl.
She's gonna change the surf skate game.
The supermodel game.
I'm going to model here.
Take the shot. Take the photo.
Dude, so that's what
So
supermodels...
supermodel chicks,
yeah.
they're starting to catch on to surf skating because they're already good at like standing awkwardly,
Right.
like hard. Like
They can already stand hard.
they're like, Raymond is back at it again.
God, you know how many butts he's had in his face?
He's a full tainer.
God.
This guy got a head dip.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a full barrel.
No, poor Ramona.
Go back.
Let's see.
So he got his head in it. So he thinks he's shacked out of
Oh.
his brain right now.
For sure.
But he doesn't know it's just his head in it.
And Ramona's having to smell all that.
Raymond is taking it for the team. They must be paying him so much. Stick
Oh.
his head in their butt. It's time. Hey, yeah. Hey, I get billed. It was worth the $5,000. Yeah.
Stolen valor, dude.
I mean, we need to get you hooked up with Raymond.
I know. I just don't want his head in my butt.
Right. So, dude, you remember we were saying, like, how can we create a safe place for beginner surfers to learn
Yeah.
so the advanced surfers don't beat them up?
Yeah.
They started a kook ranch,
Oh, really?
a wave just for kooks.
It's a kook wave.
It's a kook waves.
Let's see it.
It's kook wave. It's endless kook waves. Look at this.
Oh.
Look, it's so easy. This could change everything. This could save lives
You're right.
all day long. Kooks, you know how quick they'll get good?
Because it's just a mushy, fun wave.
It's just straight mush ball.
This could save relationships.
It could save relationships.
Dude.
Look how fun it is.
I love it.
There should be one on every corner.
Really? Yeah.
Just a kook wave.
I see. So you put all the kooks in one big lake.
Put them in the line.
Yeah.
Line them up.
Line them up. Let them get it out of their system. Did you hear that Kalani soft tops are selling better than Kelly's?
Hardboards.
Yeah.
And they're fighting.
Dude, look. What?
Oh my gosh.
That's not
That's
it.
not them.
Where is
There
it?
they are.
Oh, there they are. Oh,
Kelly's like, give me the soft top. Give me the formula. Kalani's like, no, never. Kelly's like, give me the formula. No, soft tops for life.
so it looks like Kalani kind of finished on top.
Right. Kelly wanted the formula, and Kalani won't give it to him.
Help me sell more boards.
He's like, what is the secret formula? Kalani's like, I'm just muscular by genetics.
Dude, so one day in this world, at one moment, Kalani and Kelly were wrestling.
Dong to
around.
dong.
Dude.
Dude, there's a new culture happening in skate parks, and it might take over.
Really? Are you okay?
It's kind of gnarly. I'm nervous.
You're
about
nervous? Let's see.
This could take over skateboarding.
Oh, no. Right. Dude.
Dude, you can't. See?
Well, I actually was sick.
Dude.
No slides? Dude, no comply?
Dude, this could take over skateboarding. I'm not even joking.
Right. I see it now.
I'm kind of worried.
Dude, oh, a little rock to rockaroo.
Blunts?
Shoot. Dude.
This is crazy, dude. Dude, everyone's worried. Alfonso.
Alfonso Rawls is worried?
Yeah, all the core lord skaters.
Dude.
They're telling the kids, like, don't ride them. They're not cool. But
really, they're sick.
well, they're already in the Olympics. And it's like, people are paying big bucks
Really?
for these kids to ride them.
Anything you have to charge up before you go. It's just not cool.
Right.
Wait, I can't skate right now. My thing's charged.
My one wheel. I gotta charge my one wheel.
I'll be there in an hour, Trevor.
I'll be there in 6 hours.
Look, doesn't that look like a lion?
What is it? A wolf?
It's a dog. Look at him just passing by all these kook chicks. This is later.
He's shredding. He's like, beat it, kid. This is my way. Lady, get out of the way. This is my beach. Butts up.
Surfs up, butts up.
You know the rules. Get out of my way. Get out of here, chick. This is my wave. Butts up, surfs up is what I say. All right, lady. I'm actually going to need you to get out of the way. All right, I'm going to kick out right here.
Dude, look at this jet ski from hell.
I feel like, why didn't these guys...
He's angry.
Why didn't these guys get some love?
I know, they're so cool.
Like, this should be in the Olympics.
Whoa.
Why isn't this in the Olympics? He's doing cans. How'd they go straight into you? Have you ever seen a homeschooler surf?
No.
Check it.
Oh, this is homeschool surfing?
This is the way homeschoolers.
Oh, because you tuck your shirt in.
Yeah, that's why. Because they can't go to the beach because they're homeschooled.
Right, because there's
so
too
they
many.
surf on land.
Dude, well, at least they're getting out. That looks fun.
That's like fun.
My kids are homeschooled. Let's get on it. Dude, this guy is surfing in his brain.
Wrap it. Gee, he's gonna mess the pavement up.
Dude, is he doing it right?
This is a real surf lord, dude.
You can tell he's got it. Let's West Peak it, bro. Relax, dude. We got a lot of pod to shoot. Are you okay? You good? Whoa. How do you feel after that? You just chugged a punch, bro.
Because it's gluten free,
Yeah.
it goes straight to your organs.
Oh, the gluten's what stops it.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's what a lot of people don't know about West Peak.
It's gluten-free, bro.
It's gluten free. It's got 2 grams of sugar. It's more than my mom's birthday cake. 130 calories. That's it.
That's it, dude. I've been drinking
You
these
can stay on your macros. Can stay under perfect.
totally.
I heard this is hard as nails, but it has a premium taste.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I've heard that
that's
too.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's drinkwestpeak.com. Type in Pinch My Salt for 20% off, guys.
What?
I think it's 20.
20% off.
I think so.
How are people not buying these like candy?
I don't know. It's
I heard they are.
West Peak. It's West Peak time, guys. Do it.
I was thinking, do I have the most dangerous job in town?
I don't know.
Who has a more dangerous job than me?
What's your job?
Like surfing out there,
Oh, okay.
podcasting.
Podcasting's pretty dangerous, dude.
Who has a more dangerous job than me surfing like outside pier in Pensacola?
Maybe like the Gulf Breeze Gorilla Zookeeper guy.
It's kind of nice.
I guess like pastors are pretty busy. Their jobs are in the spiritual realm.
Their job is gnarly because it's like
You're
you're battling boredom so gnarly. Because pastors have way too much time on their hands.
You think so?
Oh, you'll catch pastors sleeping in their office. Dude, I'm telling you, every pastor takes a 10 a.m. nap.
Right. They're like praying.
And you'll knock on their door and they'll wake up real quick and they're like,
I will.
I was just reading the Bible.
I'll tell you one story. There's a local guy that I went out to see him. We were going to get lunch and I caught him sleeping.
Is he a pastor?
He's a pastor. I'm not going to say who.
Are pastors the DJs of the spiritual
Oh,
world?
how did we get here? A lot of them.
Dude, pastors are the DJs.
Not all of them, Dad.
Ryan's dad's a pastor.
And my
so not
brother.
him.
And my brother.
And Neil.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. So, yeah, explain more of that. Basically,
Pastors found a loophole, dude. Just be honest.
not all of them. I stand by that.
Well,
But I get, dude, yes, a lot of them.
I think the old school priests, like if they're the good ones, I think they're more core.
Yeah, they're like do or die.
Like the ones, the inner city ones, and like they're literally like taking care of
Right.
the town.
They have like 8 kids staying at their
Tons
house.
of
like,
kids.
feeding them. And
Not the ones that.
not that mega churches pastorless with like nice cars.
Who do you think's like? I mean, Joel Osteen's the biggest DJ.
Oh, he's killing it, dude. Joel Osteen's the DJ pastor.
And religion just figured out how to get people to give money.
It's tax exempt, dude.
It's crazy. That's another loophole. What I've noticed with pastors, they're always on lunch breaks.
Really?
They're
They're
always
getting
at
fish
lunch.
tacos somewhere.
They're always at lunch with someone.
Getting fish tacos. And you're right. You go into any restaurant, you see a pastor.
They're always at lunch. And it's like 9 a.m.
Get lunch meeting.
I think they have like 10 lunch meetings.
I
every day.
know.
And people want to go to heaven, so they pay for it.
Right.
Usually,
They pay the bill.
yeah, or they're using the church's money to pay for it.
They pay for the extra queso.
I can't believe my brother never cracked into it.
Oh my gosh. It's not too late. That'd be sick if you and your brother started a church.
Dear Lord. Us?
Yeah.
Me and him?
You guys would never do baptisms because you'd be surfing.
Surf baptisms?
Dude, you know when you see a couple have a joint Facebook profile?
It's sketch.
Dude, I love it. Because you know.
You know he got in trouble.
You know he got in trouble.
So
When
their picture is like their
Yeah.
faces smushed together to fit the circle. They're like,
you see like Barbara and Devin Gallagher. And then
Barbara and Devin Gallagher.
and you know.
He's like, happy wife, happy life.
Yep. Happy Mr. Happy Sister or something. You just know that he got in trouble, dude.
He like got caught on OnlyFans or something.
I'm getting mad at our pinchers. They didn't like the last video a lot because we forgot to do a song. Guys.
Does it matter?
It matters to me. All right, guys, it's my birthday, and I want to get this episode up to 2,000 likes. That's all I want for my birthday, Sterling.
Can you guys do Ryan a favor? It's his birthday and the only thing he wants is for you to press subscribe and like the video. He really wants it for his birthday because Kelly took it all. He took all our subscribers. Now we want to get back into it. Kelly took our subscribers, so now Ryan on his birthday, he wants y'all to like the video. He wants to get it to 2,000 likes. Can we get this video to 2,000 likes? It's Ryan's birthday, so can we get it all for him?
It's birthday.
Birthday.
Like the video. I've heard about this thing in surfing called foam slapping.
What?
Maybe I made it up. But it's like a thing where
Foam slapping?
you slap their board or punch their board really hard to put a really bad dent in their board. So instead of punching the guy to say he's a little bit away from his board, you run over or you swim over to his board and just poof, poof,
Really?
punch the board and puts mega dents in their board.
Mega dents?
Mega dents. It's like when you're mad at somebody, you key their car. A surfer will like scoot over and poof, poof, like
While they're sitting on the board?
or like they're next to it, they're floating, like it happens real fast. Is that something you've seen?
I've seen guys punch boards, yeah.
Like that's a thing. You run up and punch a board.
I don't know if it's a thing, though.
So that's not a thing.
I think
Okay.
that's just anger issues.
Okay, so it's an individual issue.
I've seen guys break boards, like another guy's boards, like stomp on it
On the
in
beach.
half. That was pretty rad.
That's gnarly, dude.
Do you remember Chris Ward?
Mm-mm.
He was this famous pro surfer from San Clemente.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was in Hawaii, I watched him get beat up like 9 times.
Was he a terrible fighter?
Kinda. Like, I remember he was fighting like this Hawaiian and he tried to do like kicks. And I don't think he was even trained in kickboxing.
Yeah, you gotta
really.
have good kicks.
He was trying to do like roundhouse kicks, and like I remember the Hawaiian just like cracked him in the face. Chris Ward was like this wild. He's one of the most wild pro surfers we've ever had. Everyone has a Ward story.
Ooh.
He did like crazy stuff. Like he drove across Australia by himself, like in a van to the next contest, and no one knew why.
Australia's huge.
It's as big as America.
Yeah.
And he went through the desert by himself, like on peyote or something.
Chris Ward.
Everyone has a Ward story, but my Ward stories, I remember I watched him get punched like 9 times in a month.
Dude.
And it was, what's funny is he's homies with all these guys, but he kept just dropping in on people.
Oh, that's why.
And they would slap him and kick him, and then you'd see him like that night at Bruce Irons' birthday party or something. Like,
With a black eye. Like, what's up?
yeah, he would be chilling with them.
Dude.
It's like they accepted that he was just this way.
So he just was good. He wanted the wave so bad he's fine to get in a fight and do it again tomorrow.
No one's ever understood him.
Was he like in the surf contests or was he just a legend?
He was on Lost,
Oh.
and he was really popular in the Lost surf movies.
That makes sense.
And then he made the tour later on for like a year,
Hmm.
and he did pretty good. Is there characters like that anymore? Just
Yeah, they're out there, dude.
Chris Ward, man. There's Just straight core lord.
Who in this world, Sterling, is your favorite person to surf with? Do you have like a person like, oh, I always have a good session when I'm with Teddy?
Teddy. I mean, I loved surfing with Aki. He's a fellow Gemini, and we were just...
You guys just connected?
He's just, the way he surfs, so powerful and like stylish. It just made surfing feel real when I was with him. And then I loved surfing with Rob Machado.
Yeah.
Rob Machado was tough to surf with. Rob is one of those guys that they're just better than you at everything.
Right.
Anything, like if we played ping pong, he'd be like...
Yeah.
If we played tennis, he'd be like... Whoosh.
Yeah.
If we played basketball, he'd be like swish. Like, normally I was always like better at people and stuff.
Yeah, but he was your alpha.
Everything we did.
Like he could get in a car better than you.
He does he writes better than me.
He can put a seatbelt on quicker.
Everything.
Like
I've never seen someone that's better than me than everything.
Some people are just blessed.
He's like a real ninja.
But why was that hard for you to surf with?
No, I liked being pushed.
Okay.
But he smoked me every session, Actually, he couldn't do air. That's the only thing I had on him.
Airs.
He couldn't do airs. I remember I did this huge 360 air in his face.
And he was like...
It was the first time we filmed with him
in
San Diego.
Yeah, dude, that was so scary.
Remember we went over to his house and like there was like crazy drama happening.
Dude.
We're like, can you come surf with us? And he's like,
yeah,
I'll meet you down there.
Something had happened and we showed up at the wrong time.
So we like met him down at the beach. It was like our first session film with him.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the Kelly juice got in me or something.
Yeah.
I did the hugest 360 air like right in his face. It was like knee high and he was like, dude, what the frick?
I remember filming him. I think he was the first pro big name surfer I ever filmed.
Right.
And I remember like just locking onto him in my camera and just like
like zooming in on his
like,
crotch.
No, it was just, it's way different filming some like legend than like, some idiot at Pensacola Beach.
Is that your dream? Like me and Rob naked surfing?
What?
And you're filming?
If you guys have the proper licenses.
Right.
Dude, yeah, that was fun.
I loved longboarding with Rob. He had these skip fries. Ooh. I really enjoyed that. He had these like fancy skip fries.
Right.
And we would go longboard Cardiff and we got super into paddling and dude, I could not keep up with him.
Dude, he's too slender.
He would paddle so fast. He's like, oh, let's do a 5 mile paddle. I'm like, okay.
My God.
And like, dude, he was 200 yards ahead of me the whole time.
And you're a freaking paddle master.
I'm no shrub.
You're no shrub. What is that? Scrub.
I'm no scrub.
Dude, you're a paddle master. So like if you're a level like 8.5 paddle power boy, Rob's a 10.
I mean, he's higher.
Really? He broke it.
Yeah, I learned so much surfing around him, like technique wise. Like his technique is just so flawless.
So Aki, Rob, anybody just like a guy named Bill? Like
I enjoyed surfing with my brother when I was younger.
Really?
He was just a wild Cherokee horse.
Just out there.
He was so gnarly in the 90s. He was so fearless. He was a big reason why like I started charging.
Because you'd see him doing it.
He seemed fearless.
Yeah.
When the waves were big here.
We love you, Yancey.
He was so naturally talented, so you never knew what he was going to do.
Right.
He was in this barrel, and all of a sudden he was going backwards, and he came out of the barrel backwards. I remember as a kid, I was like, dude, he's gnarly.
What, was he just messing around?
And he was on the foam ball, and it flipped him backwards, and he just came out backwards.
Weird.
He was probably like 20 years old at this time.
Peak physical shape.
Peak Yancey.
Dude.
I remember one time he took me surfing, and he had a bug.
Oh,
like the car. Yeah. He had a little punch buggy.
Yeah.
And he grabbed something in the back of his car. He's like, check this out. And he pulls he pulls out this, remember power bars?
Yeah.
Dude.
Chunky.
He's like, dude, look at this. It's power bars. It gives you power. And I was like,
and his hair's long and blonde.
I was probably like 9 years old or 10.
Yeah. So you're like,
I was just getting into surfing like without dad.
Oh.
I remember looking at this power and I'm like, whoa. And he's like, eat it. And we like split it. And I remember like the placebo in my mind.
Yeah, dude.
Remember it tasted awful. Like,
Dry.
it was seriously the worst thing I ever ate. And I remember just being like, power.
Look at got you.
And we went surfing. I'm like, I'm more powerful.
The power bar.
But I remember he did something gnarly. He had like a disposable camera. And I was on the beach. He's like, here. When I get to right there on the wave, I want you to take a picture. I'm going to do an air. So I like stood in the water. And when he got there, he did an air and went, and I got the picture.
Dude, no way.
It felt like in Sandlot when he told the kid to hold his glove.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
And I remember I got home
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, that was like the funnest day ever.
Power
Like,
bar, camera.
with my brother. And I remember when when we went to his house, I'd never seen so many beer cans on the floor. Like, I remember there was this other guy cleaning it up, Sea-Dog. He's like, whoa, like, he was sleeping. He's like, whoa, this is nerdy.
Power bar
He just
trash?
woke up. My brother and his friends, like Sea-Dog, they started a club called CTP, the Camel Toe Posse, because they thought they slayed the chicks so gnarly.
Right.
So they were the Camel Toe Posse,
That's weird.
and they had a house in Pensacola. And I remember when I went back to the house, Sea-Dog was sweeping these like hundreds of cans,
Like you felt like he just
hundreds of beer cans,
Just
and I'd never smelled beer. I was like,
smells like
smells
crap.
kind of awesome. And I remember he was driving me home and he's like, watch this. And he he turned the car off and pulled the key out and it just kept going.
And you thought
And it was like, and like he coasted all the way down into the driveway.
he thought that was cool.
I was like, dang, this guy is nerdy.
So you looked up to him. CTP.
So I remember I got home. I had like power bar still in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I got in my room, and my brother was fighting with my parents.
Yeah.
My parents were mad at him. Our parents are super Christian, and they look down on drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And Yancey was like the number one drinker in town.
Right. He won that year.
So when I remember when I got home, I like had the best day ever with my brother. And I was like, he's so cool. And I was in my room. My mom walks in, and my mom and dad walk in, and they're like, don't you ever think your brother is cool.
Oh.
He's drinking beer. And he's the devil.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like, I was so
Dude.
confused. I had the best day ever. And I was like,
In the comments, let us know if you'd like to meet Yancey on the podcast. It's got to happen one day. We're trying to figure it out. It's like wrangling a bull, dude. We got to figure it out.
it's like wrangling a giant cat.
Yeah. Fast. You never know what it's going to do, cat. So we'll get Yancey on the pod one day. We love you.
Dude, it's your birthday.
I know. Well, yeah.
It's his birthday
It's
today.
my birthday. And
How old are you? 32?
32, dude.
We're grown up.
I know. I'm doing good.
When I hit 30 a couple years ago, I was like,
Dude.
I cried.
Really? Was it bad?
It hit me hard.
Well, I think maybe guys that have peak physical performance sports people. I
Peak
think
physical sports people?
your years go by a little harder. For people that just sit at desks,
Doesn't matter.
it's like whatever. I can still sit at this desk just fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. This is actually for you, but don't open it yet. Just we're gonna let it stay. This is probably one of the coolest things ever, and you can open it in a little bit. And it's my friggin' birthday.
Nice. Did you hear about P. Diddy? I saw a photo of all the...
Oils.
They went into his bathroom and he had like 1,000 bottles of baby lube or something.
Not baby lube. baby
Baby oil.
baby oil. Yes.
Dude,
Dude? He's going down. He's in prison right now.
why is he using baby oil? Like
Oh, that's what you care about?
Coconut oil is way better.
For your skin.
Well, baby oil is kind of toxic.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about baby oil.
I'm surprised he hadn't, like, that. You can tell he's still living in the early years.
Even with his lube purchase.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
You could bump it up to coconut oil. Or like jojoba oil. That would be a good one.
Yeah. So you don't care about all the stuff going on. You're just concerned about what product. But dude, he's done.
It's over.
I think the biggest thing I read is that he didn't make bail, and it proves that, they got him. Like they wouldn't even let him go out on
He offered them $50 million.
Later, P. Diddy.
Cat Williams is right, dude.
Dude. Yeah. Cut to that clip.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
He knew.
He knows.
And he was telling us.
He's like, it's happening.
It's like,
year.
this is what he's doing.
You've got to say no.
You got to say no.
When P. Diddy invites you to a party, you got to say no.
Dude, people with power, it's all about money.
There's a lot of people tracking right now who's quitting their jobs.
That were connected to him.
Well, anyone that quits their job right now, people are tracking it.
What do you mean?
Anyone in Hollywood who's quitting their job right now, it's like, they're trying to flee the country.
Oh, trying to get out of, because they're all
They have
connected.
baby oil all over.
Dude, let's take them down. All these creepy boys.
Like some guy from Warner Brothers, like the head guy left.
Oh boy. He's going to friggin'.
He's probably heading to Bali right
That's
now.
what I was going to say. He's heading to Bali. Dude, why did P. Diddy ever even come back? Why didn't he just disappear into Germany or something?
Well, that's what a lot of people were wondering, because he like was working with officials. He's like, I'm going to stay in New York. Here's my passport. He's pleading not guilty.
Right. So maybe
How can you plead not guilty and then they walk into your bathroom and they're like, what is all this?
he's like, what? I have girlfriends. Yeah, dude.
He's like, have you seen my dong?
Right. We haven't. Well, we'll see what happens. Don't make too much money, guys. People get in trouble.
Like if we made $9 million,
Just have it right now.
would we be drawn to that?
Baby oil.
Would it be like, well, we can order all this baby oil and kind of like buy everyone?
You want to hear my true answer? Yes. I think
Really?
all the power, all the stuff, it just corrupts everybody.
Really?
I-
You think you would be drawn to the baby?
No, not. Okay, maybe I said that wrong. Not like illegal underage stuff. I think that people with tons of power, it just corrupts them.
It'd be hard for you.
I think it would
Like
just.
all of a sudden chicks are calling you up.
I would be faithful to my wife, but
But she might have to pick it up a little bit. She might have to pick up.
she might have to pick
Steam
up some
about
more
that.
oil at the church.
Isn't that sad? Like if we had more money, our wives would love us more.
I think they'd be less stressed and more happy. So then, yeah, they'd love us more.
It's so sad.
It's all right. We're doing fine.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather be me right now than P. Diddy.
That should be a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'd rather be me right now than P. Diddy.
An obese white guy in Florida. Not in prison. Everybody does it. They all just do it. We all know they're doing it.
Do you think there's a core lord chick out there that like will love you for the right reasons?
Me, personally?
Us. Like anyone.
Oh, we want to share a wife?
Like, do you think there's one woman out there that doesn't care about the money?
What you're describing is there a perfect woman out there? No.
Like a like a woman, like I was always jealous of those guys that were like such like dipshits.
Yeah.
They would be drunk and they'd have that girl that would
Right.
try to keep them together, and
Yeah.
I was so jealous of that. I've never had a girl like if I ever made one mistake
Yeah,
in any
you're
relationship,
screwed.
they're just like, I'm leaving. I'm
Wow.
like, dude, I'll get more goldfish.
So what you're describing is that lady that kind of keeps a wife mom?
Like a real soul woman.
My wife's that way.
Like they stand under trees and like the wind blows in their head like, and they're like noble, and they always do the right thing and they always forgive you, and
So like a robot.
like a real Pocahontas.
Like a hippie
you know a Pocahontas with John
Wayne.
Mayer.
John Smith. We
Yeah,
couldn't.
John Smith was such a like dumb a. And he would shoot people. He like killed someone by accident.
Pocahontas.
She always forgave him. She's like the tree talks. And I think what I'm looking for is unconditional love.
Yeah, that's what we all want.
And I don't know if women do that anymore. Like they say they do, but they're like,
yeah.
If we had $9 million, all of a sudden they have unconditional love.
Yeah.
But if we had $9, they'd start looking around like, who else can I marry?
Their unconditional love is $9 million worth. But $9 unconditional love sucks.
It's not a good insurance plan.
Yeah. You look at these rich dudes, they're not happy either, bro.
I think we're happier.
Yeah, we're kicking butt.
Dude, I was walking in the trails the other day
Yeah.
thinking about P. Diddy. I'm like, dude, I'm so content.
Right.
Like, I have nothing compared to P. Diddy.
Totally.
Like, I have nothing. I have a basement,
A van,
a van,
a couple boards.
a dog.
Right. And he's got, like, I guess in your mind, you kind of visualize it, these insane sex parties, like in Paris, over here in, and he's just, and look at him. He's like, mugshot.
I think I'm fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Like, a trail barefoot.
Well,
It's insane how peaceful you'll feel.
you know what I've been trying to do lately? I heard somebody say, like, feel the fabrics around you, like, touch, smell, like, just be in that moment. Like, instead of always like, you're never where you're at sitting. So I'm trying to, like, tap into the Sterling vibe. Like, oh, this cold can is all
I was
that-
driving home today and I was listening to the birds. Like every corner I went by, the birds were. I was like, God, that's good. That's why I love Hawaii. It's like a ASMR island.
Really.
You walk in the sand, it's like.
It's like a
So,
right. It's like a massage parlor everywhere.
yeah, it's a nature massage parlor.
They've got the
And you're looking at the mountains, like driving with the wind and the sun is setting. You just hear the ancient songs in your head.
wave crashing, and then bikinis.
Beautiful women.
Yep.
Like, you'll smell like coconuts. I think that's the riches in life. When you can just really appreciate just being.
Right.
You almost feel timeless in that moment. And I think that's what everyone's kind of searching for in drugs.
Right.
It takes away the anxiety. So it's like, oh, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But you can get there without it.
Get there without drugs and like weed.
Weed is nerdy.
You said gnarly so gnarly that you said gnarly.
Weed is nerdy.
Yeah, I've never tapped into that world. No, thank you. We'll see.
Who's the P. Diddy of the surf world?
Fisher?
That's actually a pretty good call.
Yeah, but he's not even really. People don't even probably think of him as a surfer anymore.
Yeah. Who's like a actual surfer?
I would love it if Kelly was.
He
He's done some. Dude, we'll figure it out. I think he was dating Chris Cote for a little. Secretly.
You just like saying his name.
I love Cote.
Chris Cote. I heard Kelly
Oh gosh.
in the early O's. All his friends, they would tell me stories. They would call Kelly like hide your wife.
Oh.
Because Kelly, he was so competitive.
Ooh.
If you had like a hot girlfriend, Kelly was coming for her.
And he was single, so he was ready.
He
to
was always single.
forever.
Like,
So he was like the Donald Trump of the surfer world.
I'm not joking right now. Like, I know this one guy.
Yeah.
He had a pretend girlfriend that he would bring to contests to trick Kelly because he didn't want him around his real girlfriend.
Dude, the power he had.
Because Kelly was so beautiful.
Right.
The girls would get to the contest and they would catch him stare. He would stare at them with his eyes.
He would
and
do
that
the
skin, that creamy tan skin.
Yeah.
He would give them the Kelly look.
And
like,
your girlfriend's like,
and she's like, "No, I would never leave you for him." And dude, they would hook up with Kelly.
an hour later.
Like Kelly stole everyone's girlfriend for years there.
Kelly.
But his friends, they stayed with him because I think he made them so much money.
Right. It was just part of the gig.
like all the Momentum generation, like they all wanted to hate Kelly because he won every contest. He took all their girlfriends,
But he was making them a
but
lot.
they're all making tons of money because of him.
Dude.
So they were like, so that's why one of the guys, I can't say his name, that's why he said, he's like, dude, Kelly makes me so much money. It's like, so I paid a fake girlfriend to come with me to contests.
He's like, that's
And then they hooked up. And he
No.
was like fine with it. He's like back with his real girlfriend.
So we could get them in trouble. That sounds like paid sex trafficking. So he is the P. Diddy, bro. Tell me who that is later.
It was,
No, it wasn't. I'll cut all that out.
and Kelly was notorious for trying to steal girlfriends.
And I trust this person.
I
Well, that's
wish Kelly would come out with like a real autobiography.
a book that's actually real. That really tells the story.
Dude, Kelly was so fun.
Really.
Well, just the craziness. Taking people's girlfriends. Like I want to hear all of the juice.
Just own it, Kelly.
Yeah, just like the Pamela Anderson stuff.
Dude, let's hear about it.
Yeah, we want the real juice.
We want like a real documentary, real world.
I think he wants to be loved so bad.
It's the Jimmy Fallon.
It's like he doesn't want people to really know.
That's what I'm saying. Power, money. It makes everyone crazy.
Yeah, and you know what, Kelly? Like, we're with it. Like,
Yeah.
like I feel like he's grounded now.
Okay.
Like he's past that young stage.
I hope so.
And it's like, dude, let's make a movie about the real stuff you're doing.
Like the gnarly stuff.
We want to hear the good stuff.
I want to see a book cover where it's like his face, half of it has hair,
And half of his
and now he's old. And it'd be like the Kelly days or something.
the Kelly behind the Kelly.
Slutter.
Kelly Slider.
All right, let's get that book made. When you pull up to a parking lot on a good surf day and you're scoping out the characters in the parking lot, can you as a surfer spot another surfer that's good just by what they look like, even if you've never met them? Like, can a surfer spot another Core Lord surfer?
Absolutely.
Really?
It's the way you hold your board.
That's it.
It's the way you move your body.
It's the whole thing.
Remember the nonchalance?
Yeah.
That's a huge indicator. Like he's good.
So that's a big part of it.
The way they hold their boards, the way they wax, it's just seamless and confident and just,
Yeah.
it's all we do. So when you see someone where that's all they do,
Yeah.
they wax stronger.
The muscle memory's all fluid.
It's like it's second nature.
Right. Okay.
And you can tell when someone's not. It's just not second nature. You can tell they're just like, oh, wow.
Yeah, like I'd be taking the sticky
They're
jump. Like nervous.
The waves head high.
Yeah, so another surfer can spot a Core Lord surfer like
Bruce Irons had one of the most core, just the way he paddled. It was just like perfect.
then you just knew, oh, that guy can paddle.
It was just smooth jazz.
A guy in a grocery store. Do you think you could spot like, oh, this guy's a good surfer?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh my gosh, yeah. They'll have sunglasses on and they're stoned at the bone.
Really?
And they'll be like looking at rotisserie chicken. I remember it was on the North Shore and like Nathan Fletcher was getting rotisserie chicken. He was like, and like, I was like, dude, is he alive? And he was like, he was just staring at chicken like, whoa. And I look at him and he looks over and he's like, oh, hey. And then he went back to the chicken. He's like,
So that means you're a good surfer if you're out of it?
the slower you walk around a grocery store, it means you're gnarly.
Dude.
Like on the North Shore, it's like the Grammys every day. You see all the pro surfers after they surf. We all walk in at the same time
Yeah, getting a burrito.
between sessions.
Right.
So that you'll just be seeing the most famous surfers in the world, and they're all walking around just like.
Getting like a Pepsi.
You'll see Mason Hill. He's like, whoa, yeah, like kind of a good session, yeah.
Dude.
I'm like, yeah, it's pretty sick.
All right, so you can spot it.
Yeah, the slower they walk. Did you see that white truck I sent you?
Yes, dude. Show the spec choice.
Spick choice.
Dude, you're right. That guy is the
epitome.
If you look up white truck driver in the dictionary, it's his face.
He had a map showing you he's a dick.
Exactly.
He had a map on his truck.
White truck drivers.
Me right here, you right there, you move over.
A-hole.
And then he had Trump
yeah.
praying with a flag and Jesus.
That is the funniest Trump sticker I've ever seen. That guy put that sticker on his car and was like,
Proud to be an
Trump of
American.
man.
Who are you voting for?
Teddy.
Isn't it sad we can't talk about that? Everyone listening to the podcast are like,
All right, let's open this up. You want to see it?
Yeah.
This is pretty rad. Check it out. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday to me. Here you go. Check it out. Careful. Be chill, dude.
oh my God.
Isn't that... you don't ever open it.
That's insane.
Read it. There's so much
This
detail.
is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Surf Skater Magazine presents Sterling Spencer World Champion Surf Skater action figure.
Isn't that
Oh my
sick?
God, it looks just like me.
I know.
And it's like the gym version of me. Got the Savalis on.
Yeah. And then the
And the
skateboards.
Pinch Myself skateboard.
Yes.
That's so sick. Who made this? What's his name?
This-
Sam the Hawk Toys.
Isn't that
It's
insane?
one of the coolest things I've ever.
Isn't that rad?
Thank you, Sam the Hawk.
How sick is that, dude? Sam Hawk Toys.
It's one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me.
Everybody go follow this guy. Sterling has a action figure. He's like one of the coolest humans alive. Think about it. Who else does this? Thanks, Sam. We love you, bro.
That's epic.
That's a good birthday for me. Rob Machado surfed against your dad?
Yeah, did you show them the clip?
Yeah.
This is kind of a classic story. In 1986, the U.S. Championships took place at Sebastian Inlet in Florida,
Right.
which we know who came from that little
do.
part of the world, Mr. Slater. I go through the comp and I win.
No way.
I win the U.S. Championships.
And
right?
you're Kelly's age? Are you guys in the same division and stuff?
No, so I
Right.
was 12 and under, and Kelly was 13 to 14. So
Right.
I was Menahunis, he was boys. But what they did at the end of the event, they had a super heat, and they took the winners from every division. So it was myself, Kelly, Todd Holland,
Whoa.
Bill Johnson,
Mm.
Sterling. I'm not Sterling Spencer. Why am I blanking on his name? Sterling's dad,
Yancey?
Yancey.
Yeah.
Yancey Spencer was in the heat
Classic.
because he had won like the Grandmasters,
Yep.
and there was a couple other dudes in there. But you kind of look at that. That was a stacked heat. I was like, oh my
Really?
gosh. But that was like the first time I ever surfed against Kelly.
That's crazy. I never knew that story.
Yeah, we go way back.
That's
That
cra-
was the year I was born, 1986.
Yeah. So you were a baby and he was off. He didn't see you be born.
He was actually there for my birth.
Rob?
Yeah.
Dude.
I have the picture. We'll show them.
Your dad with Rob. How old would your dad have been? Like in his 30s?
Yeah, he was probably 30. Rob was 12.
And he surfed against Rob?
So it was called a super heat.
Super heat.
So this was the U.S. Championships. It was at Sebastian Inlet in Florida.
Right.
And so they would take the winner of each division,
No matter the age.
no matter the age, and put them all together called the super heat.
I love that.
And whoever won that got a free trip to Hawaii.
Oh. And Kelly won it.
Kelly.
'Cause it's in the
Kelly
clip.
was 13.
That's Kelly? Okay, sorry, but Kelly beat your dad.
Kelly's beat my dad and me. Generational.
Did he beat your brother?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, so he's beaten every Spencer.
Easy.
Dude. Did your dad tell stories about it? Like, Kelly beat me and Sebastian.
What's funny, I didn't see the picture after he passed away, but he would always talk about
Oh.
that day. He's like, what's funny, he didn't remember Rob. I think Rob was so young, he didn't even realize it was Rob Machado.
That's crazy.
I just remember him talking about it. He's like, yeah, Kelly beat me when he was like 13. And I was a grown man.
What a bummer, dude. I wish your dad beat him. He probably had his little snappy waves. Kelly knew that spot.
Well, my dad was like super small, and he's like,
Yeah.
but
Your dad was probably like going through catalogs for the shops. Like,
But it was really cool. Like, Kelly has talked about that heat changed his life.
There's two moments that just stand out to me, and one was when I was 12 years old. I won a contest in Jacksonville Beach. It was a super heat. It was all the best guys from Florida and the East Coast that would come surf this one event. I won the event, and first place was a round trip ticket to Hawaii. We weren't planning on going to Hawaii. Sean and I weren't planning on going to Hawaii. My parents couldn't afford it, and I won that contest, and that was the only thing that gave me that opportunity. And I was able to go to Hawaii and win the U.S. Championships as a menehune.
Yeah, because Kelly was super poor, and he never been to Hawaii. And because he won that heat, he got to go to Hawaii for the first time.
That's cool then.
Oh, it's epic.
But it might have created a monster.
I know. If my dad would have beaten him, maybe Kelly would have never.
Dude, if Kelly would have lost.
If my dad would have like nutted up and taken him down.
Dude, he's probably distracted because you were born. So if you weren't born. If you weren't born, your dad would have been more focused. He would have beat Kelly. Kelly would still be.
My dad would have been sleeping better.
Yes.
So Kelly owes me.
Dude.
Kelly's been hating me his whole life, but really I'm the reason he is where he's at.
He got a free trip to Hawaii and it said
because of me.
Yes, because your dad was sleepy because you were born.
He was getting bad sleep.
Oh, wow. This is a huge revelation.
And what's funny, he went and stayed with Mark Fu, my uncle.
Your Uncle Mark.
And apparently Mark didn't want him to stay there because he didn't have the money to stay.
Kelly didn't have the money.
And Mark Fu's girlfriend,
Kelly was trying
Kelly
to get
took his girl.
at 13? Dang, Kelly.
No, the girlfriend talked him into letting them stay there for $5 a week or something.
So free. That's wild, dude.
But Mark Fu's place, that's where I went to Hawaii for the first time as a child.
That's crazy.
That's how we started going because Mark Fu and my dad went there.
Yeah, Mark grew up.
And then
around.
Mark stayed there. He used to live in Pensacola.
Yep, he was our homie.
Mark Fu. And then he just stayed there and became this big wave legend.
That's
and
wild.
then died. In like 5 years.
He was jet lagged or something. That's what I heard.
Oh, from Mavericks.
He was super exhausted and jet lagged or something, and then he went to surf and drowned. Crazy.
Could you imagine if he was alive still?
What?
Mark Fu?
What would he
We'd
do?
be making movies.
Oh, yeah.
He was super into media.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. H3O. Greg Socher. Shout out.
And Mike Latronic.
Yep. Get on it like Mike Matwanic.
That's what I love about surfing. I love, like, I really love the core lordness of, like, oh, I was with your dad. And and I love the togetherness family.
Yeah.
Like, so many older guys, you know, were friends with my dad. And, you know, they have kids. They're friends with me. Like,
yeah.
To me, that's what's special about surfing.
It's like a brotherhood forever.
Yeah. There was a time in surfing where everyone wanted to be more famous than the surfing world. It was like, oh, surfing's like not that big.
Right.
But as I get older, I'm like, dude, that's what's special about our culture.
It's small.
Like, we have it all.
Yep.
We're surfers. We get to surf every day. Like, what? No, don't go chase anything more.
Right.
Like, we have a special life. But my dad's generation, they knew that. They truly cherish surfing. So, like, all their lives evolved around creating a lifestyle where they could surf every day.
Yep.
It wasn't about, like, who could be the most famous or on credit card commercials. Or
Your dad, thinking about your dad, he set himself up so good.
I know. It was all about so he could surf.
He created surf shops. So he got boards shipped in. He just surfed the board. He's a genius.
I know. What's funny is he never really got to be a pro surfer. He was. He had, but it was way too before surfing took off. So he didn't really get to be a pro surfer the way Kelly was, or even I was.
Right.
So he just made his own pro surfing lifestyle.
Dude,
so he's like, I'm just gonna start surf shops.
Yeah.
So I have all the gear.
Put my name on it.
I'm gonna put my name on everything. Put pictures of me everywhere.
Was your dad known for that? Like, kind of spreading his name out?
Yeah. Self-promoter.
Like, you would go to some random pier in the random part of California and you'd see a Yancey Spencer sticker.
Yeah, he would like staple up his own headshots.
At like a grocery store.
Yeah, he would put headshots of himself like all over the country, like pro surfing Yancey Spencer.
Someone's at a chiropractor. They're like, what the heck?
Well, he didn't have Instagram.
Right.
So this was how you promoted yourself.
Yeah, just in a chiropractor's office. Yancy's Miniature Surf Shop.
Everyone was on the Chuck Norris program.
Right. Just,
Promote the crap out of yourself.
yep.
Hand out pamphlets of yourself.
Your dad, I never really thought about it. He set himself up to just the beauty of simplicity of surfing.
He figured out how to make life so easy for himself.
But
His brother ran the shops,
JB?
so he could surf all day.
yeah.
He married my mom. She did everything with us. My dad didn't do one diaper.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Like he for sure didn't touch one diaper.
He probably like carried one box of diapers up the steps once.
Right. He probably brought them there.
And then doink. Later.
So he figured out how to get everyone to do everything for him so he could just surf.
Right. I only have a few memories of your dad, and it's always him in the shop carrying boards or seeing him far off in the distance, paddleboarding or surfing. I remember I was a punk little kid. I was probably like 14. And I was like, oh, that's my old Uncle Yancey. And he was surfing, and I had a surfboard, and I was kind of getting into it. I was like, I could probably surf better than him.
You're thinking that?
In my brain, I was like, he's old. And I went out there, and I was like, look. He's like, yeah, he was like, wow. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Because in my dumb brain, I was like, he's like 70.
Yeah. He was like 40.
Yeah. But young.
And now you're 40.
32. He did it, dude. He did the hard work to get to that point, though. Maybe. I don't know.
I think he was just really smart and like creating the life he wanted.
Right. He had a goal. He made it
I
happen.
don't know if he worked hard daily. He was like a master mafia surf.
Yeah, like kind of the mafia dude in our town.
Yeah.
Like,
he
don't
was just-
cross Yancey.
Don't you dare say you're not a Christian. Now that I think of it, my dad and his brother, they were kind of like Christian mafia.
In our town.
Yeah. They owned all the surfboards.
Hmm.
It was like really important if you were a Christian, if they would like be cool with you. So if you weren't a Christian, they're kind of like, I don't know if we're going to sell you this board.
Yeah.
I remember like so many guys like literally scared of my dad. And they would just say they're a Christian, like, yeah.
I go to church.
Just so he like didn't give them the eye, like, oh, okay.
Meaning what? If they weren't a Christian, he wouldn't sell you a surfboard.
It's like he wouldn't give you the credit. And everyone just wanted the credit.
Like to be
From dad, from
loved.
Nancy. Yeah, like they just wanted to be loved. And he's just like, you gotta follow the rules.
Yeah.
Like I remember my friend Brad, he said he went in stoned once.
Oh no.
And he was like looking at Channel Islands and JB was like sniffed him. He's like, oh. He could smell the weed. And he's like, oh. And my dad and JB like stood in the corner like, she's smoking weed. I mean, he said he was so scared. He's like, I just want this Channel Island.
He's like, oh, get out of here. Oh.
That's why another surf shop
Had to happen.
popped up. They were like the devil surf shop.
Yeah.
Their logo was actually like a demon holding a pitchfork.
Yep.
So they kind of spawned this like counterculture of the Interlight.
Yeah. In our small town.
Because Interlight was like, we are the heaven. We're like, we are the Christians.
Interlight.
But my dad was like this secret slave master. Like,
No, don't say that.
like he was the head of the Christian mafia.
Right. The Christian surf mafia.
Like you had to believe in Jesus.
For sure.
You had to buy surfboards from Interlight. If you didn't have a board from Interlight, my dad would be like, oh, where'd you get that board? Haven't seen this. Because he knew every board
Yes.
from all the lands.
Yep.
He's like, where'd you buy this? Did you buy this from
And people are like,
Islander? Did you buy this at Islanders? And they're like, no, I got it at a garage.
Yeah.
And
Garage
he's like,
sale.
not sure about that. Serious, dude. Like, there's this lady, Pat, she was just telling me this story. Like, she got a board from another surf shop, and and my dad, like, yelled. He's like, what? Dropping in me 20?
That's
It
crazy.
was sketchy back then.
Dude. Everyone was walking on eggshells.
Yeah, they're like making sure got the Interlight board. And
Like you buy a board, you're like, crap, I forgot to put a sticker on it.
if you were gonna get loved by my dad, you needed an Interlight sticker on your car. You needed to repent to Jesus, and you needed a Interlight sticker on your board.
Right.
Both sides.
Both front and back.
And if all those were set, he would like grant you his.
Yeah.
Okay, you may enter.
You're part of my world now.
You may enter the ocean.
Yeah. Well, he's a legend. Everybody's got to do something.
Christian Mafia.
I love
Christian Surf Mafia.
Christian Surf Mafia.
There's people out there listening right now that live in this town. They're dying laughing because they know they felt that fear.
They had it.
I remember the only time my dad got mad at me was, I was like 20. It was right before he died. I was like 23, and I had boards from all these shapers because I was trying to get the right board for contests and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had just like Takaras, I had Mayhems, I had this, I had that, and like it was just all stuff I bought on my own. And I wasn't living at home or anything. And he caught wind. I sold a board to Mikey.
Oh, an Interlight? Oh,
just one of my like old Mayhems. I sold it for like $200 or something. He's like, "Oh, you sold the board to Mikey, huh?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You're supposed to sell it through Interlight."
Oh, you take your used board, put it in Interlight, and then sell it.
Yeah. So my dad, he was like, he was so gnarly on people. Like if he ever heard you sold a board
like
on your own, he would know, and you would catch wind. He knew. He'd be like, "Oh no,
dude."
He's like, "You didn't sell it through Interlight,
dude." So that's another level you gotta do.
Because if you buy the board from Interlight, they get money from that, and then if you sell it used through Interlight, because you get 80% of it. So,
right.
so my dad gets money when you buy it, and then money when you sell it again.
I'm telling you, dude, he's smart.
He was head of the mafia.
He figured it out.
He knew how to penny pinch from everyone.
I was way under that radar because I was just a little skater boy, so he probably didn't even see me.
He probably never thought about you once.
Never.
Even when you saw you, he just saw nothing.
He's like, exactly, because I wasn't a customer.
Nothing.
He probably called me Brian or something.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. And I'm like,
hey, cousin Brian.
Hey, Uncle Yancey. Guys, thanks for watching. Like the video.
App check.
Thanks again to Sam the Hawk Custom Toys. This dude's a legend. Hey, you need to buy some new sweat shorts.
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.